This is the Rolling With Tay Podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay, and this is a Tay Short episode 25. And I've had a busy weekend. I'm recording this September 30th, 2024. This past weekend, the 28th and the 29th, I did some things. It is Monday, right? So let me medal number 1 and medal number 2. 2 medals for 2 events that I did over the weekend. I think this is the first time that I have done 2 events back to back and receive medals for these events. So kudos to me. And kudos to everyone who participated in those events. So Saturday, I did the NYC Inline Skate Marathon. I did the half marathon, so 13.1 miles. That's 4 loops around Prospect Park. And on Sunday, I did 30 miles in Highlands, New Jersey. Both days, it rained. I got poured on. But I pushed through and I finished both. Let's go to Saturday. I wasn't really prepared for the marathon. I hadn't trained like I said I was going to train. Didn't do it. I was on my skates maybe twice. That's it. But I said, what the hell? I'm going out there. I originally wanted to beat my time of 1 hour and I think 33 minutes. That's when I first did the Inline Skate Marathon back in 2021. That was my time. And I said, you know what? I want to beat that time. But after not training and it raining the morning of the event, I said, you know what? Just go out there and have a good time. Just be careful. And that's what I did. I met some people. We were chatting about the marathon and other marathons. There were surprisingly a lot of people out there. And I'm not saying surprisingly because, it's not a, well-known event or anything. It's just, it was pouring. But it wasn't pouring when we first started. And then it started to rain a little bit. And I'm like, damn, this kind of sucks. But it stopped raining after I was done towards the end. So that was great. I was happy about that. I had a good time. There were a lot of people out there, a lot of people supporting and cheering. So thank you for those people who came out there to cheer us on, And there were a lot of young kids, which was great to see. People on quads, roller skates, people on inline skates. Some people who I spoke to this was their first one. Shout out to Steve and Tim. Those are some nice guys. And this was their first one. And, but yeah, it was cool. Like, it was a really cool event. And shout out to Michael. This was the first time I've ever seen this. He was leading a blind person on skates, a blind skater. And I thought that was really, really awesome. And I think I would like to do something like that, If someone trusts me, I would like to do something like that. Yeah, I'm not a fast skater, so you don't have to worry about me going super fast or anything. But yeah, I think that was really amazing. Shout out to the organizers of the event. It was cool, right? Again, this was my second time doing it. The first time 2021. I did it with my friend Tommy. Shout out to Tommy. And that first year, I felt like I was dying with those 4 laps. And I'm like, oh. So this time, after really not training, I'm like, man, how I'm going to do? Again, it was raining. My headphones died, so it was just me and my thoughts. But my thoughts pushed me through, right? I was encouraging myself the whole way. I wasn't even done with the lap. I'm like, all right, Tasia, you got 2 laps. I'm still on lap 1. You got 2 laps to go. Lap 2. You got 1 more lap to go. Like I was definitely encouraging myself, motivating myself to keep going. Don't give up. Just keep pushing. And guess what? I beat my time from 2021. I don't know how. By 13 minutes. Crazy. So imagine if I would have trained. Imagine if it wouldn't have been raining. I probably would have been faster. So I was pretty excited. And of course, when I got this nice medal, oh man, I like this medal a lot. Yeah, this is a pretty nice medal. I was happy. And I got a t-shirt and I got a bag. Oh man. Shout out to the organizers. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that's Saturday. After that, I go home, try to get some rest, dry off. Then get ready for the next event, which was the next day. Bike New York's Twin Lights Ride. Highlands, New Jersey is about an hour and 45-minute drive, depending on which way you go. So I had to leave. I had to get up early, leave early, get there. Now, the forecast said it was going to rain early in the morning, right? And it rained probably like 7, then I guess it stopped. Then it may rain at 9 and then stop. Well, that app was wrong because it rained the whole time. It started drizzling before we started, but it poured. Rained the whole time I was on that bike. I'm like, damn. The whole time. When I was at the rest area, it wasn't raining. But when I was on that bike, it was raining. Like, damn. But overall, it was a good ride. I felt good. But towards the end, my legs started to feel heavy. And everything. I just wanted to go off the bike. I wanted to be dry. In my legs, it was just everything towards the end. Like, I guess they said, we know you're towards the end, so we're just it's just like, damn, the raindrops. Some of these raindrops are heavy, hitting me. I had glasses on, hitting me in my eye. I'm like, how? Why is this? I was so dirty from all the rainwater, mud, everything. I was just like, oh gosh, can't wait to get this bike. But I was happy when it was over. Happy when I crossed the finish line. Yes. I did 30 miles. I had always planned to do 30 miles. Maybe if the weather was a little different, maybe I would have gone for 55. And I think at a point I had passed the 15-mile mark. So I couldn't do 15 miles. I'm like, damn. Maybe I should just go back now. Go back. But I just pushed through and did the 30 miles and got it done. Shout out to all those people who were out there, the volunteers, the photographers. everybody who participated. Like, we really deserve a pat on the back for that. I don't care what route you did, because that was something. It wasn't a super difficult ride, but in the rain, yeah. It was rough. And the 5 borough tour, it rained. But I didn't get caught in the rain until almost to the finish line. And most of that, I was under the bridge. So, I got rained on some, definitely, but not, not like some other folks did. They got caught in the rain. But I'm like, damn. And then at least for the 5 borough tour, I was prepared for it, because we already knew it was going to rain. So I was prepared head to toe. This, I wasn't, because it said it was going to rain, but it wasn't going to be a constant rain. Like, it was going to rain, like pop-up showers, like rain here, rain there. Then, pretty much, no, it rained. It rained the whole day, probably in Jersey. But, yeah, it was a good event. Shout out to Bike New York. Really good event. And another nice medal and a nice t-shirt I received. So yeah, this is I had a busy weekend. I'm still tired. I am still tired, but what can you do? What can you do? My next event is next month, towards the end of the month, the Florida Inline Skate Marathon in Florida, right? Sarasota, Florida. And I am looking forward to that. Now, I have to train for that one. I just have to make the time and go out there and do it. Because I'm doing 26.2 miles. Ooh. Don't even think about it yet. I'm going to give myself maybe a week, a few days, and then I'm going to start training for it. But I am just knocking out these events. I think this is the last event that I'll be doing. Of course, the Tour de Bronx is coming up Sunday, October 6th. It's a free event. If you haven't signed up, I believe you still can sign up. But other than that, I don't think I'm doing anything else. I don't think. Because what'll happen is I'll see something, or someone send me something and say, hey, Tasia, you interested in doing this? Or I'm like, this would be interesting to do. Oh, I think I could fit it in. And then I do it. And then as I'm doing it, I'm like, dang, why did I sign up for this? But then once it's over, I'm like, I'm glad I did this. That's what I was doing at both of these events. Not gonna lie. While I was skating, I'm like, damn, Tasia, you're really out here in the rain skating 4 laps around Prospect Park. Yeah. Yesterday. Damn, Tasia, you're really out here in the rain riding 30 miles in New Jersey. Yeah. But I wasn't alone, because there were other people out there with me. And shout out to the people who are just out there, who are just out there running, right? Who are out there. I saw people on Sunday just running in the rain. I'm out here for an event. You just out here to run and train. That's dedication. Saturday, people just in Central Park running, walking it all. Okay, that's dedication. My dog would have had to walk around the apartment. Oh, I would have been walking around my apartment. No, but they were outside for real. That is real dedication. So shout out to those people because as I'm riding my bike, I'm seeing people run, and I'm like, I know why I'm out here. Why are you? So that was cool to see though, for real. Um, yeah. But after the Florida Inline Skate Marathon, I'm gonna take a little rest. You know, see what next year is looking like, what events I want to do next year, where do I want to go, where do I want to travel to do these events. Um, yeah. So if you have any events that you're like, hey Tasia, I think this would be cool, send them my way. Let me know. But I was counting my medals. I have display my medals on my wall, and I was counting them last night. I'm like, damn, you've done a lot of events this year. I think I have 8 medals so far for the year, and I've done 9 events. And I'm like, wow, y'all here really doing it. Yeah, spending a lot of money too. That's what, uh, but it's fun, you know, and I'm getting the chance to push myself, challenge myself. This weekend was definitely challenging with the weather conditions, you know. On top of just pushing yourself to do something, it's now you add this weather element into it. Like, damn. One thing I didn't see anybody have any mechanical issues or I didn't see any injuries. So that's a blessing. That I didn't see anybody. Everybody looked like they were doing well on Saturday and on Sunday. And when people were stopped on the side on Saturday, I asked them if they were okay. I don't know what I was going to do, but I know for me, if I'm stopped on the side and something's wrong, I would want someone to check on me. So even if it's just calling someone or trying to help someone change a tire or, you know, giving them a protein bar or something, it's just, or as simple as just asking them if they're okay. But like I said, I didn't see anybody hurt on this, on either day. But yeah, I'm really challenging myself, right? These past few months, from the duathlon to my first 5K to my first trail run to riding 40 miles in the rain, well, part of the rain, through all 5 boroughs, the 5 borough bike tour, to skating in the rain this past weekend, riding in this rain the past weekend. So all the events have been, have their own thing. And I keep challenging myself. Again, like I said, in the moment I'm talking to myself in my head like, why am I doing this? But at the end of the day, I'm so happy that I did. Just pushing myself, challenging myself, so, and I'm having fun. Like, I'm not just doing these things and it's like, no, I'm actually having a good time. I still shake my head like, what am I doing? But I'm having a good time. Usually if you see me, I'm smiling or I'm just like, gosh, like I try to I try to have fun, right? It is fun, but in my discomfort, right? Maybe at the time, because I'm starting to feel in my legs or I'm starting to feel tired or whatever it is, I find the fun in it. And I'm smiling. I'm doing something that's going to make me smile. And if you see me and you may look at me like, what's wrong with this lady? Or you may see me and I'm just looking straight because I'm at the point where I'm just like, why am I doing this? Why? But then you'll see other times where I'm smiling. So you'll see both while I'm doing whatever activity. The why am I doing this face and the you know what? I'm out here. I'm just gonna have a good time. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna finish. That's usually the two stages. And on Sunday, I finished the race in 2 hours and 16 minutes, which is also a little crazy because it's like it's raining, and I think really what it was is I was just trying to finish, just trying to go. I don't care, you know, being as safe as possible. But come on, Tasia, go, 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 go. So that's yeah, 30 miles in 2 hours and 16 minutes. I'm happy about that. But I had a great weekend. Just wanted to bring you a recap of, these two events. I need to, I want to get a new bike. So any recommendations on a new road bike, let me know. I'm thinking about getting a Live. Maybe I should get a Trek. I don't know what to get. That's why I haven't gotten a new bike yet, because I really don't know. This is really a huge investment, right? I do want to get a new bike and spend a little bit of money. Now I'm not one of those that's spending thousands upon thousands upon thousands. No. I know this bike probably will cost anywhere from maybe $2,500 to $4,000, right? I definitely don't want it to be like, I don't want it to go higher than that. Well, it won't go higher than that because I'm not spending that type of money, but we will see. We will see, right? What my budget has. But that's the next thing. I want to work on getting a new bike. I think it's about time. I bought my first road bike in 2018. And I see people with these nice bikes, like, damn, okay. All right. Every time I see somebody with a bike, they start telling me about their bike. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should get this bike. And then I see somebody else and I'm like, oh, maybe I should get that. And then I see somebody else. I'm like, oh, maybe. I don't know. So that's the next thing I'll be working on for 2025 to get a new bike. So look out for me and my new bike. Yeah, I really want to I want to focus on making that investment and getting a new road bike. But yeah, I'm gonna close out 2024 strong. Last couple events and get ready for 2025. I'm already getting excited, right? I already told you I plan to get a new road bike. I'm planning trips in my head, like to take with my skates. I also want to get another folding bike. I do want to get a Brompton. That's another investment that I see. Bromptons are kind of expensive. Bromptons are expensive. So I can't get a Brompton before I get a new road bike, right? So the road bike comes first. Then I can think about getting a new folding bike, which will be a Brompton. And the reason why I want another folding bike, I like mine. Nothing's wrong with mine. I like it. But Bromptons they're a little lighter than the one I have. They're more travel friendly. Well, a lot more travel friendly than the one I have. There are a lot of components and accessories for the Brompton. Mine, not really. So I want to be able to travel with my bike. And I know I can get a case to take my road bike. But I want something a little bit smaller and compact. Just, okay. Even like on a train or in a car, I could just put it in a little case, throw it in the back seat, or throw it in the trunk, you know, and it's not so much that I have to do. So I'm gonna be looking into that. But first I have to get a road bike. So if you see me out there with a Brompton, say something to me. Because if I have a Brompton before I have a new road bike, something's wrong. Because I've seen them and I'm like, I want to get one, but nothing's wrong with my road bike. Nothing's really wrong with my road bike, but I think it's time for an upgrade. Like I said, my folding bike, there's nothing wrong with it at all, really. But I would like something lighter, more compact, travel friendly. That's why I want to get a new, that's why I would like a Brompton. And if I can't afford a Brompton, it's fine. After I buy my road bike. But if I can, right? Maybe I didn't spend all the money I had for my road bike and now I could buy a Brompton. Maybe I'll do that. So, man, I'm spending a lot of money in 2025 and it's not even here yet. Damn. Okay. Well, yeah, I got some work to do. I got some work to do. Thanks for listening to the Rolling With Tay Podcast. I'm your host, Tasia, aka Tay. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.